Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Faiza Humairah. My identification number is 2110733023 and I'm from the second language acquisition class C. In this video, I'm going to talk about topic 4 in this subject, which language acquisition and language learning. The most fundamental of all the hypotheses about the second language is the acquisition learning distinction. So, how to develop the competence in the second language? There are two distinct and independent ways of developing competence in a second language. First way is language acquisition. Language acquisition is a process similar, if not identical, to the way children develop ability in their first language. Language acquisition is also a subconscious process, which means language acquisition are not usually aware of the fact that they are acquiring a language, but are only aware of the fact that they are using the language for communication. Well, the result of language acquisition is acquired competence, is also subconscious. So, we are generally not consciously aware of the rules of the language we have acquired. Instead, we have a feel for correctness. Grammatical sentence sound right or feel right, and errors feel wrong, even if we don't consciously know what rules was violated. Next, the second way to develop the competence in a second language is language learning. So, in the language learning, we will use the term learning, hence to refer to conscious knowledge of second language, knowing the rules, being aware of them, and being able to talk about them. In non-technical terms, learning is knowing about a language, known to most people as grammar or rules. So some synonyms include formal knowledge of a language or explicit learning. Some second language theories have assumed that children acquire while adults can only learn. The acquisition learning hypothesis claims, however, that adults also acquire, that the ability to pick up language doesn't disappear at puberty. This doesn't mean that adults will always be able to achieve the native levels in a second language. But it does mean that adults can access the same natural language acquisition device that children use as usual. See later. Acquisition is a very powerful process in the adult. So, I think that's all for my reading report in this week. Thank you for the attention. I'm sorry for my mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.